If your Indonesian property contract isn't notarized correctly, you're wasting 15 million rupiah on a deal that's not legally binding, and here's how TheBaliLawyer fixes it. Here's the problem: most foreigners skip the notary step entirely and lose everything. Notarized contracts take 3 to 5 business days with TheBaliLawyer versus 21 days DIY. Skip notarization and your property sale can be cancelled in court within 180 days. Indonesian property law requires a notary's stamp on every contract or it has zero legal weight. A real scenario: you buy a villa in Bali for 2 billion rupiah, sign an unnotarized agreement with the seller, transfer 500 million rupiah as down payment. 6 months later the seller claims the deal never happened because there's no official notary record. You lose your down payment and the property goes to someone else. That's why TheBaliLawyer handles notarization on day one. Most people fail here. They think a signed piece of paper is enough. Do not do this. Indonesian courts reject unnotarized property contracts instantly. The notary doesn't just witness a signature, they verify your identity, confirm the seller owns the land free and clear, and file the contract with the government registry. TheBaliLawyer does all 3 steps in 72 hours. TheBaliLawyer verifies land title ownership within 48 hours by pulling the official certificate TANA document from the land registry office. This costs 2 million rupiah and stops 89% of fraud before you sign anything. Most DIY buyers skip this and get scammed. This is important. The notary filing itself costs 500,000 to 1 million rupiah depending on property value, but TheBaliLawyer bundles this into their 5 million rupiah notary service. Your contract is legally binding the moment the notary signs and stamps it. Here's the problem: DIY path takes 18 to 21 days and costs you 3 million rupiah in hidden fees if you hire a translator plus the notary separately. TheBaliLawyer path takes 3 to 5 days flat, includes title verification, translation, and notary filing for 5 million rupiah total. You save 10 days and get legal protection from day one. If you're handling the contract yourself, the exact phrase to use when calling a notary is, "Saya ingin membuat perjanjian jual beli dengan notaris untuk properti di area name, saya butuh AJB notaris dan verifikasi sertifikat tanah." That means, I want to create a sales agreement with a notary for property in area. I need an AJB notary deed and land certificate verification. Say this in Indonesian to avoid being quoted 10 million rupiah instead of 2 million. Saya ingin membuat perjanjian jual beli dengan notaris untuk properti di Bali. Saya butuh AJB notaris dan verifikasi sertifikat tanah lengkap dengan asuransi title. Indonesian notary seals make property contracts legally binding in court. TheBaliLawyer completes notarization in 3 to 5 days for 5 million rupiah. Skip notarization and lose your entire down payment to legal loopholes. If you're buying property in Indonesia, smash like, subscribe, and visit TheBaliLawyer for your free property consultation. Visit https://thebalilawyer.com.